So guys, I found a cool little TikTok video from an account by the name of The Desirable Truth. And the title was, what are women's biggest problems, or what is the single biggest problem for women, modern women, in 2026? Do you guys know the answer? Or better yet, do you guys know the answer that these women would give? And I can almost guarantee you that whatever you guys are thinking, you're not wrong. So let's check out the video and let's get into it.
What would you say is the hardest thing about being a woman in 2026?
Men.
Men? Wait.
Good one.
So we're starting off on the right foot, ain't we? I mean, this girl did a full-blown mic drop, if she had a mic. That was pretty awesome. Let's check out some more.
What would you say is the hardest part about dating at your age in life now?
Men.
Men? What about them? What can they do better?
So I guess we could listen to the incessant whining of women like this better, right? I mean, that was pretty funny. I mean, we should do everything better. Can you get more specific, lady? The problem is, and I said this in a previous video, they never really have too many specifics to give. And I guarantee you, if you paid them, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't make a difference. They wouldn't be able to scramble around in their brain fast enough to find a legitimate answer or detail to an answer that they give. So, I mean, things are what they are, and you guys can see it for yourselves. Typical modern women of 2026. Let's go see some more.
Ladies, hardest thing about being a chick in 2026?
Fuck.
Honestly, feeling safe at night around men.
So I was going to mention something about her refrigerator, but I'll leave you guys to your imagination. Is that a low blow? Let me know in the comments.
What's the hardest thing about being a woman?
Men not understanding us.
How do you want a man to treat you?
Like we are precious gems.
I don't know, fellas. A precious gem wouldn't try to divorce me and take half my shit. I mean, that's just one possibility. I feel like a precious gem also wouldn't cheat on me. Just one of many more instances. There's so many thoughts that can run through your head. All the potential liabilities that come with a relationship with a random girl who may say things like this, but ultimately, like, she doesn't bring much to the table. And then a lot of these women wonder why they're still single most of their lives. I mean, us guys have checked out for many good reasons. And an attitude like that on a girl like that is just one.
What's the hardest thing about being a woman in 2026?
The men are nowhere near as hot as we are.
Women like her are really delusional. I mean, think about it. And the most recent example would have to be like the looks maxing dudes. So even guys nowadays, to a certain degree, are taking things like makeup, mascara, like I don't know, whatever crap, eyeliner. And for a guy, they're making themselves look more symmetrically perfect, or more symmetrically appealing, more visually appealing to women. So, women have been doing this forever, but guys just typically don't. But when we do, I mean, we can enhance ourselves too. Like, you don't have some fucking magic superpower. Like, makeup is available for everyone, should they choose to use it. But, these girls, they really think that a little bit of eyeliner and whatever just makes them look like hot shit. It's like, we could all do that if we chose to, but, some of us don't like to wear a fake face. So, it is what it is, right?
What's the worst thing about being a woman in 2026?
That men act like women.
So, I had a really interesting take for this chick on her take on us, saying that we're acting more like women. And that's not the case, but here's kind of what's happening, at least in my perspective. You got guys out there that are getting charged less or not getting charged at all, depending on like what city you're in, to get into these high-end clubs, where it used to be the other way around, like 10, 15, 20 years ago. Like, especially when I was a kid, like, we had to pay full price, sometimes a little bit more than the girls that were coming in. But the thing is now, because men are more desired in these clubs and there's too many females, we're assuming that role. So things like that, yeah, they can say, oh, we're acting more like women, but we're filling the role that you guys left behind, because you guys wanted to chase us around with your fake masculinity, like oh, I'm a fucking tough chick, and I call the shots and all that. Okay, great. Guess what? Now you call the shots in an empty home, most likely with no kids, most likely with no close family. You probably pushed everybody away in your life from just having a shitty attitude. Okay, so all these things wind up adding up, and then there has to be a balance somewhere. So, most men are still men. Like, we're still, weight training. We're eating steak. we're doing guy shit. We're building cars. We're fixing cars. We're fixing toilets. Like, this is the shit that we're fucking doing. Meanwhile, they want to pretend that they can do shit like that, or at least get the privileges of, like, the praise of doing things like that. Like, oh, I'm a bossy, independent bitch, this and that. Yeah, you work at a cushy office job, honey. I'm sorry, like, you're not, you're not fixing my car. You're not fixing my toilet. And men, on the other hand, aren't in distress. Like, oh, I don't know what to do now. I don't know how to change a tire. Like, most men know how to change a tire, right? So, they created this imbalance on their own. And again, going back to the whole club scene as an example, like, guys are kind of running the show now because they pushed men away so far from places like the clubs that now they're in demand. So all of you ladies out there that wanted to be independent, you wanted to fall into that feminist bullshit propaganda, like, congratulations, because the roles are almost reversed in most areas, and now guys can enjoy certain luxuries of, like, getting into a club for free. So, thank you, modern women, for making it easier for us to party.
What would you say is the hardest thing about being a woman in 2026?
Men bothering me when I'm married.
Now, if that chick was lying and she just wanted to shake off that reporter or the interviewer, that's all fine and good, I guess. But if there really is a dude married to her, you might want to reconsider what you're doing in life. just saying. Shit, to me, she looks like a total walking red flag. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about that one.
What would you say is the hardest thing about being a woman in 2026?
Dealing with these guys who are on their bikes when you're saying, like, no thank you, I don't need a ride, and they, like, are nasty and harassing you.
Why do you think men don't like to take no for an answer?
They don't like to know how strong we really are.
So yeah, that one was pretty interesting because that woman was clearly a little bit older. And I just feel like, when all those looks fade, like, she must have got chased around a lot when she was younger. She probably still gets some looks now or whatever the case is, but you think about it, the older that she gets and the less that happens, what are the odds that eventually she'll just start making TikToks saying, how come no guys pay attention to me anymore? It seems to be a tale as old as time at this point. They lose the looks, and a large majority of them, it's like, well, what's left after the looks? What kind of legacy did you have? Did you have kids that you took care of, that you took care of properly? Did you establish anything? Did you establish a business? Did you fulfill any personal goals that you had? For me, it would be something like painting miniatures and stuff like that. So something that you can do after the chase is gone, when you're super old and wrinkly. Like, what do you have left? What's left in your heart? What's left in your soul? And a lot of these women, I don't think they ask themselves that until it's too late. And it's a shame. Anyway, with all that said, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I wonder if you guys can relate to any of my takes. So if you're up for it, go ahead and drop me a comment, and I'd love to respond to you. Oh, and don't forget, if you guys, life can be hard. So if you guys ever feel like you need like a little pick-me-up, or you're just feeling kind of down, depressed with life, whatever the situation may be, check out Auroros Motivates. It's my other channel. And on there, I do a lot of fun stuff, a lot of guy stuff, obviously. I'm doing things involving fitness, gaming, hobbies, and motivational speeches, all kinds of different cool stuff. If you just want to see something a little different, the world can be pretty negative at times. And this is just a channel that's a little more upbeat and positive. So If that's something you guys are into, go ahead and give that a look. And again, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. This has been Overall Rose versus the World, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.